Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Tekrar yeni bir Mafya 3 videosuyla tekrardan karşınızdayım. Arkadaşlar destekleriniz için kanala abone olmayı ve videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayalım. Şimdiden iyi seyirler.
Well, folks, you made it all the way to the title wheel. And Lord have mercy, it's worth it. 'Cause there ain't a prettier sight than the view from the top. But don't take my word for it.
Buy me some time.
Oğlum 9 canlı mısın lan? Kaç tane canın var senin ya? Defol git ama ya.
Welcome, y'all. Oh, you'd like to hear a story? Well, I just happen to have one. So why don't you sit for a spell and have a listen to my tale about that devil beast known as the Rougarou.
Go find a hole.
It all began in a small Negro village nestled deep in the bayou, far outside our civilized city. It was a place where slaves ran to hide from the world and hoped to call home. But something else called this place home too. Something evil. And it was watching. Waiting. Now say what you will about the life of a slave, but those days brought the Negro folk closer to God. Saved many a soul from the lake of fire that it did. But soon they started backsliding, returning to the ways of their African ancestors. And an elder named Papa Virgil led them back to that old heathen practice known as voodoo. And good old Papa Virgil, well, he took on a new name.
Nereye doğru gideceğiz ya?
That evil in the darkness knew this was his time. Men, women, even children started going missing. A great fear took hold of folks, and a name was whispered throughout the village. The Rougarou.
Need a second to reload.
Fierce man beast, covered in fur, a mouth of razors with claws to match. Many Negro men went hunting the Rougarou, but none of them returned. Desperate to fend off that beast, the simple-minded folks scoured the banks of the bayou with voodoo dolls. Horrific things made of human bones and hair, and painted in blood.
What?
But this dissuaded the Rougarou
I got
not
him!
one
I got
bit.
him!
And
He's
some
got me
say
jammed!
things got worse. Much worse. The hero they needed came in the form of a young priest, Father Michael. The Lord called Father Michael to save those lost sheep who'd gone astray and killed the Rougarou. He stalked the beast for days, but in the end returned to the village empty-handed. Guide me, O Lord my God. I serve only your will. That night, Yes, the Rougarou. Airfield villages ran far from the beach. Streams, while the Michael ran toward, determined that whether it be him or the Rougarou, only one would survive that night.
Fall in now. I'm coming.
In the end, not even the Rougarou could defeat a man of God. A man of God who knows where he belongs. With the guidance of Father Michael, the villagers cast off their heathen faith. The lost sheep returned to the fold, and the dark days of the Rougarou faded into a distant memory. Or so they thought.
You get his dick right up the fucking ass! Can't believe George you sent over a nigga to do his dirty work.
Ne oldu lan?
Let a man get in a prayer before you kill him.
You can pray on the way up.
Yürü lan.
When I saw Richie Doucet hanging from that Ferris wheel, I felt a profound sense of disbelief. Nothing like this had ever happened before. You mobsters killed each other all the time, but it was generally a small, contained event. Some greaseball is eating spaghetti and meatballs at his favorite restaurant and gets popped in the head. But this was different. Even then, even before I knew who killed him, I knew that Richie had been put on display. Lincoln was trained in psychological warfare by the CIA. He wanted to terrify the mob, wanted them to know he was going to kill every last one of them, and that none of them would be able to stop him.
Cassandra bebeğim. Şöyle geçelim ya. Emanuel ile konuşalım bakalım. Bonjour'una bonjour, burada bir şey yok.
Are you sure this is it?
There's no question.
How do you know?
Y'all need to get down here right away. There's been a call about a hit and run in the hollow. If any of y'all got the patience for it, feel free to swing by.
Ne yapıyor bugün de?
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. Two of the city's finest scumbags. Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher
Ya
Barbarian's
buraya İngilizce
deli,
alt
drunk
yazıya
off his
geçti.
ass.
Geçelim
Waving.
şurayı ya.
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made.
Vay be, Vito'yu
After the
öldürtecek.
heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago,
Lan
Sal
Vito'yu
sent
nasıl
in his
öldüreceğiz lan?
kid named Michael Greco to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern. Burke's just this side of a lunatic, but he's a lunatic who wants Sal dead.
Elbise var mı burada?
Fine.
Yok.
Haven't the people down here heard about a little invention called air conditioning? Christ.
Bayağı yol gideceğiz. Lan Vito'yu biz nasıl öldüreceğiz ya? Mafya 2'de. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya. Yaptıkları göreve bak lan. Hikayeleri birbirinden ayırmaya çalışıyorlar. Vicdan azabı yaparım ben şimdi Vito'yu öldürürken. Buraya gizli gireceğiz herhalde ha.
Anybody sneaking around? Take him down! You Negroes are great for target practice. He couldn't have gotten far. I think that asshole's still around. Shit. Check the other side. Bad one, boys. Shit, I'm shot. Grabbing cover. He's taking out the whole team.
Fucking waste of time. I ain't gonna lose him.
You gotta be here somewhere, boys.
Maybe he's over here. Fucker took off. Find him.
There, get! That shit's all him. Let's go.
You boys just back me up. I'm gonna blow that bitch in.
Get one of the boys. Cover me while I reload.
Guess we put the fear. Fucker was just here.
See if he went back there.
I said we try that area.
Let's go. Cover my ass.
Look who I found.
Switching out ammo.
Anybody see where it went?
Do your fucking job and let's go. Shit, I'm pinned in. Need to reload.
Grab some cover.
Put you down. I can't. One of our boys. We got ourselves a guest. Slow motherfucker die first. Cover me while I reload. Run for cover. Boom, boom! Here I come, cocksucker! Woo!
Kodumuz zarganası.
He's taking out the whole team. Got you now, dipshit.
Gotta hunker down. piece of him. But I'm first. Form up on me, and let's go.
Get behind something.
Fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
Guess that's that then. Where the hell did he get to? Don't let that spook get away! Better one, boys. Get out of here. I'm empty. Give me a second.
Greco wants to off me, huh? Tell him to come down and do it himself. Hey! Zero!
Looks like I got
Vay
here just in
Vito
time,
vay.
Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano asking my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down.
Ulan bizim Vito'ya ne olmuş ya? Çökmüş
Running
adam
around,
bildiğin ölmüş.
Buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before.
Burayı geçelim, müzikten yemeyelim telefonu. Danışman.
Vito says you can help me get this bread of mine to a safe place.
Sure can, honey. And a friend of Vito's is a friend of mine. Be there lickety split.
Need to make a deposit, sugar?
Danışman neredesin la?
Keep this safe.
Going straight to the bank.
Gidelim.
For us to bring about any significant change, we need to break down the walls around the political system that the white man built.
Says you're reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe.
Demek ki Vito ile belli bir süre çalışacaklar
Used to
yani.
kick up to Vito's men Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fucks even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You
Geçmiyor mu?
don't know the
Geçmiyor.
half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those,
Çok konuştular ama ya. Biraz acele edin hadi.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship. But you should be able to get some of his guys talking. Push comes to shove, Toretto will push, shove, bite, and gut you. Watch yourself.
My birthday? Shit, I forgot it was even coming up.
Arkadaşlar bu videomuz bu kadarlık olsun. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın.